Okay, hello and welcome in another video commentary of v.1.06, of course with HD edition. Today I'm gonna comment over my own game that I was playing yesterday. It was on map Carnen, and I was playing as Gondor. My opponent was unusual because it was Hornet that I was casting the game yesterday as well, and he was Rohan. In my opinion, this player is like a one-trick pony with Rohan and v.1.06 only, which I'm not approval. And he decided to rush me. I will cast this game because it was something weird, for me at least, because I thought that Rohan could easily pick up everything. Rohan against Gondor, definitely an early game, get an easier early game, can spam lots of peasants, can go for stables first before Gondor stables, and pop out Gondor Rohirrims rather, which are first of all better without upgrades, and then Gondor Knights and cheaper. So we got first skirmish. I wasn't able to pick up this settlement. I was using heal. This was my PowerPoint, but I knew I will not be able to hold on that long. My opponent was rushing. He was just rushing. Maybe he doesn't understand it and doesn't get this map, doesn't know this map. I was creeping the goblin lair. My Mary was over there trying to chase those Rohan peasants. As you can see, I was trying to save Gondor soldiers and killing those peasants. So my opponent was completely rushing. He just take one settlement, his natural settlement, trying to get another one, and actually doing nothing else. He was just rushing. I was trying to creep, and I'm not gonna say that it's a wrong path over there, because he was able to stall my settlement over there, but and almost kill my entire battalion, to be honest. But it could be done better if you're Rohan. It was on my host, so maybe this is the advantage that I possessed throughout the game. And of course the map knowledge. I'm playing different maps, not only for v.1.06 because it's worth it for the quick match. Then I will try to get into. This is why I'm playing different maps, not only one, like for v.1.06, and plus it's boring for the viewer and myself. So I'm going for stables as fast as possible. I will get really costly knights over there, but my opponent used peasants. I was forced to clock my Mary over there, and Pippin will be clocked over here as well. Those peasants will get away, and I got no units on the battlefield. My another battalion of Gondor soldiers has been killed by wargs. I wasn't paying attention to this, but I'm level 2. And now Rohan got the entire advantage for himself. Let's check the PowerPoints. So as you can see, he got 600 resources at the moment, and going for stables after 3 farms, which is unusual, but because he spends 200 resources on the peasants, he deny his own stables that way. Of course there are clocking heroes over there, both of them, Mary and Pippin. They will not move out of here. This peasant was a decoy, which I understood. This is why I wasn't clocking for the time being, but as well I knew that he will not be able to kill my Pippin nearby the settlement, so I decided to unclock my hero and kill this peasant to not be an annoy anymore. So both of us are going for knights. I'm trying to get back my settlement over there and get back and creep something on the edges of the map, because there are warclers. And my opponent gets first battalion of knights as well, really denying this, and quacking units is not something that you would like to do. As well, he wasn't actually creeping at the first time. He was trying to get some advantage over me, which is really weird. Oh, now he decided to creep. So yeah, he was creeping as well. He was done it pretty decently. And I will creep the edges of the map. Why I'm starting with the edges of the map? Because I would like to get settlements. You're not going straight for the outpost in the beginning of the game. This is why I'm going for the edges of the map, taking the settlements and create farms. Of course, creeping the war clan and receiving level up. So I got already one PowerPoint, and my opponent got half of a PowerPoint. I'd get knights on level 2, which is really important, but I was forced to use nonetheless the Elfenwood because of the health that my knights possessed at the moment, so they got to be at least tougher. I'll be able to creep Gobliner, and that's pretty important for me. My opponent doesn't yet receive the level up, the another PowerPoint out of this, and I was creeping still the edges of the map. Oh, I actually haven't took even those resources of over there, trying to chase those Gondor soldiers, those Rohirrims rather. And this settlement is on deadlock for the time being. So I'm trying to retake everything that I can. He knew that he cannot base trash me near the well. In my opinion, well should be in the front of the base, so you can heal your units near the gateway. Then there is an armory from Rohan. Really, it's going to be usual gameplay, usual game from the entire game. I got PowerPoint advantage. As you can see, Rohirrims are going to die here. I don't know if it was a lag. It was a lag also. I don't know if he was lagging on it or not. He doesn't need to receive this one PowerPoint. This is really important thing to stuff to do to receive PowerPoint for a Rohan player to receive heal. And I'm still fighting on this Elfenwood. So this is really big disadvantage for my opponent, as you can see. He will receive heal and try to get away. Look at those Rohirrims, they are so easy to pick up over there. And they will receive heal at the moment. Really good heal, to be honest, because if he will not do it, this battalion could be killed. He is going for armor. I'm just purchased the armor for my knights and getting into the land. This was the pinnacle point on my strategy, to get into the land to get an advantage, and he couldn't deny it. The Elfenwood over here was working perfectly. He got the heavy armor as well, but no PowerPoints. I got the outpost, I got the Rohirrims, or rather Gondor Knights, on really good established levels. And lack of macro over here in my opinion, but I got to understand it. Heal has been used because I got to heal up my units. There is no well yet. He's going for blades at the moment, while what I'm doing, I got the blades as well. Yeah, I'm going for blades as well at the same giving time. But this is really hard game for my opponent in my opinion. Maybe lack of micro, and nervous. Maybe he was nervous for some reason. He's not going for heroes. He lost quite a bit, which at the beginning it was really good for him. He was rushing my side of the map, completely deny my farms. But lack of knowledge of the map is something that you should always think about it and should test other maps. As I said before, I play different maps than Forza Horizon just because I would like to go for quick patch and prove myself in the ladder. So this is why I'm playing different maps than Forza Horizon. I got 3 PowerPoints after this. That was the worst skirmish that I could get into. Because if Gondor Knights and Rohirrims are at the same levels, then Rohirrims are going to win, even if they are cheaper. There was a heal used and I was forced to get away once again. There is the Elfenwood, as you can see. I'm just throwing it down over there to being able to repel and get back for a moment. The worst skirmish for me, I was about to lose this battalion level 5, which you don't want to do. And I was still chasing the battalion level 2. The outpost was about to be destroyed, but look at the power points. I got 3 power points while my opponent just only received the heal from the entire game. I think the micromanagement on my side was pretty decent, and I'm going right over there. And he denied the destroying of outposts, something that he shouldn't do. He just should destroy my outpost and then run away. And he wasn't able quite to do so. There is a Dylan, but he just appeared, and yeah, he doesn't close the gates. Something that lots of the players are not doing for some reason, because he shouldn't gate rush. It's a bullshit. I'm going straight for the will and Theoden, two the pinnacle things that you should do. And without the heal, without the well, without leadership, and my heal on the air, I was able to pick up this game and receiving even 5 power points after this. So my opponent from the entire game received only 2 power points. He wasn't able to catch up to me, and stables, everything has been destroyed. Theoden has been killed, and this is it. This is the over of the game. I was going for Gun of the White, but I knew that it's over. So yeah, it was my own game on Carnen. Thank you for watching.